DJs need love too.
Oh, they need love.
Yeah, DJs need love too.
Yeah, they need love too.
Yeah, DJs need love too.
Yeah, they need love.
Yeah, DJs need love too.
Yeah, they need love too.
DJs need love too.
Oh, they need love.
Check back with another episode of DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ Battio.
And I am DJ Monae.
And today we got a special guest again, back for the second time.
Mixmaster David.
Yes, sirski. That's sirski. Mixmaster David, what's going on, my brother?
Man, I'm good, my brother. How you doing?
Good to see you again, man.
Monae, what's up?
See Mixmaster David everywhere, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta keep your foot on their necks. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, definitely. So let's jump right into it, man. It's been a lot going on. We're going to go to the current events of DJing, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's talking about celebrity DJ. What makes a celebrity DJ?
I mean, I guess, depends. You know what I mean? What kind of celebrity? Because you have producer celebrity, you have artist celebrity. I'm not mad at none of it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
I mean, someone getting where they fit in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I can't be a hater on that. Because guess what? You're a podcaster. Your podcast is growing. You know what I mean? Respectfully so. And then what's gonna happen is, presenting you guys.
Yeah.
And you guys been out there for a while, so you guys pretty much are the celebrity of the room.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
To take it,
We can't be mad at that, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay. What's your most memorable moment right now in your career?
Man, DJing in Jamaica in December
Ooh.
for this party called Strictly 2K.
Yeah.
The rain. Okay, so there was artist performance. The party's called Strictly 2K. So basically, music from 2000 to they would give you around about 2013, 15ish. That's where it stopped, right?
That's a dope concept right there, man.
Right. It came here to Atlanta. It's gonna come back though.
That's dope.
So in Jamaica, it started raining from like 12 p.m. and at that point, 12 a.m. and the party's going till 3. We had artist performance. So I was like, yo, why am I so bad lucky, yo? Why as soon as I come to Jamaica to DJ, that's when the rain start falling and all that stuff. Not that I'm claiming the bad luck part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I only hope these niggas don't chase away the crowd. Bro, these people stood up in the rain
Singing.
and they waited till for like three DJs, me, myself, a sound system called Copper Shot. And
Copper Shot, yeah.
Copper Shot Disco and who else? And Chromatic came on, killed it. I'm like, yo, just hope these niggas don't chase the crowd away. They didn't. They held the crowd. When I came on, it was a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
I took the party from, I'm going to put the footage up in a minute. Yeah. It took the party from 0 to 100. And then, bro, it still was raining. You know when the rain stopped? At
When it was
3.
over?
Wow.
At 3 when it was over.
Yeah.
At 3, I was standing in the middle of the parking lot. I was like, yo, my nigga, the rain stopped.
So let me ask you this. You backstage and these other sound clashes are killing it. What's your mindset now? You on the computer switching songs up? Like you got a different vibe? Like,
well, for me.
so a lot of DJs be coming in set. So do you have to go backstage and go to the lab real quick?
Well, with Sound Clash, yeah. Sometimes you're doing that. You're planning and preparing and all that stuff and rearranging songs, taking out songs that they played before and all that.
Very
but like
important,
a regular
yeah.
party, it's like for me, bro. For some reason, anytime I plan a set, like for some reason the DJ always play the songs that I set in my set.
Wow. I'm glad we're talking about this. This is good.
For some reason, I don't know what it is. I probably and you know you can go left, but how far left can you go without losing the audience? You know what I mean? Because these people want to hear what they want to hear. It's not like you can say, all right, let me go play some Bruce Springfield or let me go play some KRS-One or something like that. You know what I mean? They want to hear what they want to hear. Yeah. They want to hear their hits, that moment, especially Gen Z. Gen Z and some of the millennials, they're not too into that left shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's how I feel in Atlanta too.
Yeah, even though I force it, but they're not into that. They're not into all of that.
So for the DJs, that's like, how I'm gonna ask this question because I feel like that's a lot of science behind there. Like you got to really be, like let's say it's you on a stadium show, right?
Yeah.
A concert and it's like 5 DJs. Some DJs get really nonchalant and not pay attention, right? So now y'all playing songs 2 or 3 times. It's very important to listen to these other DJ sets before it's your turn. So you're not over there playing songs 2 or 3 times, make you look bad.
So you have to be strong as a DJ. Your mic game, for one, has to be strong. your musical library has to be strong too. Like
Yes.
so for a crowd like that, right? Everyone is gonna go for the top 10 songs. Like let's say it's a hip hop crowd, they're gonna go for Mo Bamba, they're gonna go for Swag Surf, they're gonna go for these songs. So you're gonna be like, all right, you can have that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do something totally different. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So that's when your performance instincts kick in, where you're just gonna be like, whatever song you're playing, your speeches has to match the punchline of the songs. You know what I mean? You have to have that crowd interaction that makes a crowd engage. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't have time to build up or warm up. You gotta punch, but at the same token, you gotta figure out a set and tell a story behind your set.
Is Swag Surfing the ultimate stadium song?
Crowd engaging
Yeah,
song.
that's one of them.
We
For
have
black,
to
for
give
urban,
Swag
for
Surfing
urban
his
parties,
flowers, yeah.
for black parties.
Yeah, okay,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? For black parties and stuff like that. For white parties, Mo Bamba, Travis Scott, Sycamore.
we
You know what I
talking.
mean? And
Yeah.
all them songs. And now you have Feeling.
Wait, so to go off of that, because I watched a video of you playing Swag Surf, and then you just either stop the music or you'll go off wall and play
seen that
like
video too,
a
yeah.
slow song and throw the crowd off. What, like, how did that come about? What's
when-
that concept?
So I play around a lot. You know what I mean? I'm a jokester in real life. So I can't remember. I was playing for a party. Like I think I was playing for the Atlanta United Soccer block party. 10,000 people, bro. Or probably a little less. But I was like, yo, everybody put your hands in the air. We're going to go left. They're right. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Oh!
Yeah, everybody's like, ah, yeah.
You hear a boo, but you got to,
Yeah,
because you tell a story.
Yeah.
Some people will laugh at it.
Yeah.
Some people will boo. Some people will be like, what the hell is he
Yeah.
doing? But when they realize that I'm joking, it's a
yeah.
big joke.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then what you realize at that point in time is that you got everyone's attention.
So how do you turn
that builds
those
an
boos?
experience.
Yeah. How do you turn those boos into
Give
that
them-
learning experience?
Give them what they want. No, because I purposely did it. So it's
Yeah.
not like I tried it and they just booed me. I purposely did it. Like at first I did Pony, or sometimes I do like Mary J. My Life or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever.
So I seen a video, picture of you on your Instagram in a private jet with Usher.
You've been doing a lot of homework, man.
Yeah. I had a
Number one podcast in the
yeah.
world, baby.
But so you do have a reoccurring Wednesday party. It's called Ladies Love R&B with
Yeah.
Brian Michael Cox and Bowtie DJ. How did you get on that party and consistently stay on that party?
So we started off from SL Lounge. They came to me like,
Oh, rest in peace.
all right, so for one, I must say this publicly. Monday night at Red Martini, it's slowed down now, but Monday nights at Red Martini been going on for 12 years, and that from that party has birthed a lot of parties within the city. It has birthed Whiskey Mistress on Sundays, Flip Flop Sundays, the vibe, the energy, the musical concept of it. Then you have ladies. It birthed a lot of upscale parties that you see that's moving right now in the city. You know what I mean? So they B Cox and Key Thomas reached out to me one night and was like, "Yo, we want to do this R&B party, this straight R&B party." At that point in time, there was no R&B parties. They had R&B parties before. That net wasn't successful after a while. You know what I mean? They were like, "Yo, we want to do an R&B party, and we want you to be the DJ." I was like, "Cool." And they were like, "Yo, who do you think could open up?" At that time, I think I selected Geronimo.
Okay.
Or
Shout out to Geronimo.
I selected J-Tech at
Okay.
first. And J-Tech was in transition. I think he was I can't remember if he was in transition from Atlanta to Carolina or something like that. But something was happening between him and the radio stations and stuff. And then 1079, he was at Hot 1079 at the time.
Yeah, right.
Then he selected Geronimo to do it. So Geronimo was doing it for a while. So we started off at SL Lounge. Then from SL Lounge we went to Medusa. From Medusa, Gold Room.
Okay.
From Gold Room. But it all comes down back to the way I spin, the way I play the R&B music. I'm not trying to make it a laid back thing. I'm trying to make it a fun prime time party experience. Like if you're gonna drop some Bobby Browns. You got to figure out how to make it like a hit after a hit after a hit, so
Make
the
it
people
fun
are gonna
again,
sing.
yeah.
Or what is it, how far can you go back with the R&B, or what song can get them to turn up at 1:30 a.m.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's what I came up with. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. No, there's no DJ that was doing that at the time where they were making the R&B as fun as I was
agree.
doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You feel what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
So, like everything right now, sometimes I don't pop my shit a lot, but everything right now is a replica of what I started or what I did. You know what I mean? No disrespect to nobody else, but I'm just saying what it is.
want-
So what
piggyback-
he's saying is
yeah.
he's the number one R&B DJ in Atlanta.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. You know, we can say that too, but I'm just saying the vibe that we
Yeah.
put, because you have some people. I'm not gonna lie. You have some people that can dig in the crates deeper than me. You feel what I'm saying? I bring a different vibe.
Yeah.
Because who cares about digging deep in the crates sometimes when it's 2:00 in the morning?
Yeah.
They want to hear what they want to
wanna
hear
hear
at that time.
At that time, yep.
So how
feel what
can
I'm
you
saying?
be creative with that?
You tell a story. Tell a story. Tell a story. The mic game has to be a part of it, or the musical selection has to be a part of it. Where it's either you're gonna do word plays that lead up to, you're gonna say like, okay, something about breakup, like fuck all, nah, 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 nah. Then you play some other song that say something about breakup, or some other song that says something about toxic or something like that. You know, you tell a story with your music.
So for the new DJs, there's so many ways you can go from that question. But for the new DJs, talking is so important, right?
Yeah.
And they may be nervous. Some people may have social anxiety. How do you combat that? What advice do you have
So
to
I was an
combat that?
introvert, bro. I was an introvert. I never used the mic at first when I first started, especially
Okay.
when I first moved to Atlanta. I never used the mic that much.
That's really hard to tell because, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Personality is what sells
Yeah.
people, you know what I mean?
So I was more of a mixer. Like
Okay.
I was, you know what I mean? I could use you could take away the microphone from me, and I could rock a room without, like, kill a room
Right,
without
Yeah.
without talking. That's how we started the Monday night too as well. So I just think that you have to just start. Like, to all the new DJs who don't use the microphone, just start. Just say, shout out to all the people celebrate birthdays, something like that. You know what I mean?
It's just like an easy one to start up, right?
Because as experienced as I am, I still get nervous sometimes before I start DJing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For some reason.
You hear that? Mixmaster
You know what I mean?
David still gets nervous,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes, you overthink it, but when you realize, it's like, yo, I got it.
I think that's the thing too, like overthinking stuff. It's like, I don't want to say this, and like just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we perfectionists, so, you know what I mean? That can happen from time to time.
Has Mixmaster David ever bombed a party?
Yeah.
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 Because you said you overthink, so
Yeah. No, sometimes not even me.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've had parties that,
DJs need love too. Come on.
yeah, sometimes there's parties that, yo, this is not my crowd, yo. Fuck these people. You know what I mean? And any nigga that tell you that they never bombed a party before is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they lying.
I love this.
You know what I
That's
mean?
real authentic right there.
Because there are going to be times when it's just not your crowd, bro, or not your night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that experience when you did the Usher residency?
The Usher residency is dope, man. So I did not the actual residency, but I did the after party. So DJ Mars is who did Usher residency. Like, he plays some of his track. Because Usher thing is more tracked out, and then Mars he does the opening and stuff. So again, Keith Thomas and B Cox was like, yo, we got an opportunity to do the after parties for Usher residency in Vegas and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, yo, let's do it. The minute I heard that, I'm like, let's do it. Before I even hear how much it's gonna cost, how much they're gonna pay, I'm like, let's do it. And I've been rocking out with them for like 2 years.
That's love.
So that come back to even the private jet. After the residency, we did an event in Florida, like a private birthday party for a black billionaire.
Okay.
Them niggas that man had Miguel opened up for Usher,
That's crazy.
and we killed it.
Star power.
You know what I mean? And I DJ'd in between, and I'm like, yo, this is an experience.
Yeah.
So
For 60 people.
let me piggyback off of that. Who is your favorite promoter, or if it's not a favorite promoter, who is your favorite event planner to work with? Because you do some of the biggest events in the city. Atlanta has Atlanta nightlife is dope as hell. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like Tori Williams as an event planner.
Shout out to Tori Williams, yeah.
Tori been, and I like what's her name from the event Invest Fest.
Ashley.
Ashley is
Yeah,
dope
Ashley's
too
dope,
as well. Hannah is dope. You know what I mean? With her crazy self. Who else? There's a couple of event planners that I love working with and stuff. And
why are they dope though? Like, what
I
makes
mean,
them
they're
dope?
organized. They organize. They tell you what they want. They give you what they want. They give you direction of what they want and all that stuff. There's people that are the Faven. Shout out to Faven and Mabel as well, to their event planners from time to time. And but promoters, it's a wide range, bro. It's a wide range from the dudes that I work with at Whiskey Mistress, from the Faven, Mabel, Juan Farmer, Jay Anthony, all of them
Yeah,
together.
Show some dope promoters.
No
out
order.
there.
And the Bricks and the Jabars and all them people, the Brian Michael Cox, Key Thomas, they will tell you they're not promoters, they're curators.
I feel like because the word promoter has taken a dive now, because some promoters are being very janky and popular. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why it sounds better to be a curator versus if you've been promoting for years.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They're promoters. No matter how you want to pretty it up, put a crown on it, you know what I mean? Put some sprinkle on it, they're promoters. Right. Promoters, they promote events. But even if I miss your name, shout out to Boujie and Alex Glidwan and all that. So just shout out to every promoter. Even if I miss your name out, as you can see, they're just asking questions off the fly. You know what I mean?
So before we get into this first segment, can you give one tip for the DJs? One DJ tip.
Be respectful of the people's equipment. God damn it, bro.
I like that tip.
Because there's situations where for some clubs, like for some clubs, like let's say Red Martini, Josephine's,
Houseboard is there.
Yeah.
Houseboard.
Yeah, so like I have influence in telling them what to get as far as equipment. So they get their equipment. When they get their equipment, it's like other DJs, whether they're up and coming or professionals, some of them don't know how to treat the people's equipment because they think they're just gonna come in, DJ, and not come back to that spot. I don't know what it is, but sometimes you feel the turntable sticky. You can tell someone spilled some liquor in there, or you see hookah smoke and all that stuff. Yeah. That hookah shit too, that shit be fucking up people's equipment, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Smoke,
So it's like just treat people's equipment respectfully, and you know what I mean, and because you're gonna go back to that spot. How you feel?
It's shared workspace.
Right. How you feel, but how you feel like if you mess up someone's equipment and then you have to go back to the spot to DJ on the same equipment that you messed up, it's gonna make your night miserable.
Yep.
You know.
So let's get into this first segment. It's called Would You Rather?
Yeah.
So Battio's gonna ask you a series of questions, and you just have to pick whichever one comes to your head. So the first one.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Host or no host? Beanie Man or Bounty Killer?
Oh, you got that far?
You want to start it over?
Oh, so you want
You're gonna go like that.
Yeah, you just pick.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start right now. 3, 2, 1. Hard slam rhythm or Showtime rhythm?
Showtime.
Soca or Afro?
Both.
Afro or Apple Piano?
Both.
Check or cash?
Cash.
Tour or residency?
Both.
Title or record pool?
Both.
Strip club or nightclub?
Nightclub.
Event planner or promoter?
Both.
Lovers and friends or can we talk?
Both.
CDJs or vinyls?
CDJs.
He messing the show up right now, man. You
Fuck
both.
a vinyl, man. That's frisbee.
That's it right there, man.
So what about you not going back to host or no host?
Host or no host? Let's talk about it.
Did I say that?
I think you said both.
You said both, yeah. Let's talk about it.
I said both?
Yeah.
Nah, you're crazy, man. I didn't say no both of that shit.
No host?
What you like, host or no host?
No host, but or it depends. Like it's very funny enough. It's two hosts that I've worked with that I've said, yo, these niggas are on time. DC and this dude from Charlotte called Chewy. I am Chewy.
Okay.
They dope. Like they're on time. They have timing and all that stuff. But it's not like a lot of hosts that give you that breathing space or give you that comfort to say, yo, I go rock, go in the middle of the crowd, and we have a chemistry without them even talking over the hook,
Yeah.
singing over the hook,
Talking the whole song.
or having a conversation, or BT too, and having a conversation over the actual song.
Yeah.
Like
Let's put it in clip form. What ticks Mixmaster David off as a host? Don't do this.
Same thing. Don't talk over the song as far as like having a conversation with that person in the crowd. Yo, what's up, me? Yo, my nigga. Yo, pour another shot for me. Yo, like, bro,
We talking
come on.
facts, man. Yeah.
You talking about like
Yeah.
500 people, 400 people, even 1,000 people, or even 200 people,
Yeah.
and you're having a random conversation with someone in the crowd while we're trying to sing the hook of the song, or you know what I mean?
I got this for you. How do you feel about your DJing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of DJs in your DJ booth and they're just on their phones.
Yeah, that can be some bullshit. Like you know what I mean? If you're
we gotta
right
stop
there,
that. It's too
you should be vibing, yo. You should be
They back
vibing.
there Shazamming.
Yeah.
Or not even DJs, but like random people just
Yeah.
in a DJ booth with their bad energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because if you back there on your phone and you DJing, don't it make it look boring?
It
Like,
make
you
it
know what
look
I'm saying?
boring.
Yeah, and it's hard to catch a vibe too. Like you need that energy.
Bro, so the fact that you guys are saying that, I've been saying that about artists. Like an artist has a stage packed with their goons or whosoever, and they're just standing there not doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you're trying to sell me a product. How am I going to buy your song when you're not
That's
lit?
crazy. That's,
You know what I
that's
mean?
dangerous.
You're not turning up for your mans. How is it that you're gonna say your mans is gonna hit?
Yeah.
So let's get back into this, this West Indian talk that's going on right now. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm hearing. I like to bring the current events to the
Yeah.
DJ business right now. So is dancehall losing its shares in the market?
No. I mean, we can say, all right, let me rephrase that. Is dancehall losing its current space in the market? So every so often, like, you have some dancehall songs that cut through and go through the mainstream, right? So if you notice, it's the same thing we can say about Atlanta music. I travel throughout the United States, and there's a lot of songs from Atlanta that run, that's big in Atlanta, that's huge, that doesn't cut through to the West Coast, that doesn't cut through and go to New York. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like we're off the age where we have some kids from the hood that's singing and doing or rapping and doing their thing. We understand everything that they're saying. We understand the lingua. We understand everything. We rock with the beat. We rock with everything. But again, it's not commercialized enough to cut through. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you used to have like
music.
Yeah, exactly. You used to have like a lot of A&Rs, and we never have access to phones and all that stuff. All right, let's put the phones aside. We had access. We had A&Rs. We had labels that you have to be popping in your hood before you go mainstream. Yeah, you know what I mean. So for dancehall, it's going through a transitionary period right now. At first, it was dark. It was everything was so hardcore where their focus is to the core. You know what I mean? And these are like kids that's coming up that's doing their thing.
Yeah.
Everyone has access to a studio. So you don't have the access to Jermaine Dupri to say, all right, let me go in the studio and holler at the Jermaine Dupri of dancehall or holler at the Block Entertainment of hip-hop or of dancehall or holler at, you know what I mean, the Brian Michael Cox is a producer of dancehall. They know what to do because they have walked that road before.
Yeah.
They have created hits before. So they know how to create songs with punchlines, how to create songs with bigger hooks, how to make the beat sound. Yo, turn the kick up some more. That kick sound light.
Yeah.
Let me hear that. Let me feel that bass. That bass is whack. And they had real studios. So now everyone is doing their own thing, their way. Some of it works, some of it just don't work. But for something, there's a crop of dancehall artists right now and songs that I think is gonna be mainstream pretty soon.
I like where the direction is going from where it was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Because at first it was like shoot, kill, murder, the same thing for
Yeah, you were
years.
just
Like
playing
with
some
hip-hop.
new dance hall and
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing like with the hip hop music. It's like it's really hard to play this now because it's so
Negative,
dark.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's dark. So every kid is, because bro, we are in the Gen Z, and anything that happens in America, it influences Jamaica too, just as the same. You see what I'm saying? So, and but there's a blind kid in Jamaica now. His name is Nigy, Nigy boy. He has a song. I forgot the name of the song, and
We're gonna put it on out. It's Djs Need Love 2 show.
Yeah. So that song is like one of those dope singing song. It has a lot of hooks. It has a lot of punchline. It's dope. And the kid, it's called Continent.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put it right there. Boom.
You sure they're not gonna flag it? You're not gonna flag it if
We're
you
not
put
gonna
it
flag
on-
it. We're gonna show them love.
Okay. Wait, the Bluetooth? Let me see.
I can pull it up. I have my title.
All right, cool. Yeah, so do Nigy boy, Continent. So like, and then you have more artists that's doing it. But I tell you this, as much as, because I was one of those persons that been bashing dancehall and the current sound of dancehall, and like we need to go back to the identity of dancehall, right? When you go to the core, like when you go to Jamaica and see the reaction from the people when you play these songs, you're like, oh, I get it.
So I'm gonna play like
They enjoy it.
Yeah.
They love it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's for us to. It's for them to just find a commercial song that cut through, and people like what they like, and people want what they want. You know what I mean? Because if dancehall was dying, you wouldn't have an event like Rum Punch Brunch.
Rum Punch Brunch still going crazy.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's built around dancehall. You feel me? You
So if
follow
I
me?
play it, we wouldn't be able to hear it because we don't have our headphones.
Okay.
But
Yeah. All right. So look, this is like a brand new song called "Continent" by Nigy Boy, produced by my nigga Rvssian, white Jamaican.
Rvssian.
Me door them beat down, relentless rotation, always in full effect. That's when one knock right, me step left, select the next candidate. Girl, if you want me, then you can have me.
This is gonna go commercial. Watch this part. Listen.
African girl are my favorite. Something about the way all them gyrated. South American girls have a nice bass. When them dance, it coming like a earthquake is. Antarctican girls, them ice cold, but them
You see how engaging the
Yeah.
song is? It's like it have your attention for the whole song.
Dr. Rvssian.
European girls,
Now, miss.
Asian girls, them kind of feisty, but the personality is like a pastry. North American girls captivate me. If me not careful, them get all my life savings. But no one girl can contain me when so many in line waiting. Although me not
This song is filled with hooks. Watch.
All right, David.
Yeah.
This is big right here in the streets right now.
Uh-huh.
Explain the difference between reggae music and dancehall music.
So reggae and dancehall is the groove, like the groove and the sound of the groove. So like reggae has more of a Bob Marley feel, like a or drop leaf rhythm where hurry up and come back.
Okay.
So it's like it's hard to say like or like and then you hear the pianos going jang jang jang, something like that. So that's what's labeled as reggae and stuff like that, right? So dancehall have a groove like so like all the Beanie Mans, all that stuff.
Yeah. That's what I was about to get at. Yeah.
And it arises from the venue. Funny enough, the name arises from a venue that they used to do parties like back in the day. So like they used to have the sound system set up, and the entertainers, the DJs, we call them DJs, but they're to you it would be like rappers. Like you have rappers and singers. Yeah. The rappers and the singers would gather together, and they started to do like live freestyle, or we call it toasting, live freestyle and stuff to that effect. And people know at that point they start labeling it as we're going to the dance hall, because the dance hall was just like a zinc fence venue surrounded with zinc fences and all that stuff and all that. So that's the difference. The difference is the groove and the sound.
Okay. So the first episode you did with us, you gave 3 DJs their flowers. This episode, can you give 3 clubs their flowers?
Oh man, Josephine's is still one of my favorites still, because I've been rocking with them for a while. We made a lot of money together, and that's recorded. Red Martini too. Red Martini has created. Red Martini created some future millionaires. Shout out to Mabel Fabian and Jay Anthony and Juan Farmer. Every one of them, all those people. The reason why I said that, all these people that I'm talking about, they've moved on and start doing their own business. Right. Like you have Mabel and Favor, and they're doing their Whiskey Mistress. They're doing I can't remember the new spot, the new spot, and one farmer is doing Sea Salt. He's on his second location now on Howell Mill. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? J. Anthony's doing his thing too, also on the east side, and they still have Whiskey Mistress Flip Flop Sundays. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like from Red Martini, cultivate all of that stuff right there.
You got one more.
Let's see. Rose Bar is one of my favorite too.
Okay.
I like Rose Bar.
Because Abe wants to. We've been rocking from the days of SO and stuff like that, and he never switched up on me. I can pick my phone up and call Abe, and Abe come through anytime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the same thing for me. Like Dave. I need a new controller. What should I get? Dave, the sound system is out. What should I do? You know what I mean? So, I got them.
And it's dope just being that go-to guy, that one that they trust, because you really.
Yeah.
I know we speak a lot off the camera. We really love the business.
Yeah.
So
You definitely, bro. Because you know what I mean. Sometimes you're a filter for, not that you're gonna block anyone out, but you're that go-to person, like you said, for the culture. You see it from a different angle.
Right.
It would say, yo, David, what do you think I should do with this night or that night?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And there was time. I'm gonna tell you something too, as a DJ. There was time where Josephine and Rose Bar could have switched on me because of one promoter. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what they did? They had my back versus the promoter back. They tell the promoter like, yo, bro, no disrespect. It's either gonna be, what's your problem with David? It's either gonna be you, but David is not going anywhere.
Djs Need Love too.
So how can I switch up on those people? So that's why Josephine's and Rose Bar, if anybody I know have my back, those niggas have my back.
I want to ask a real life DJ question.
Yeah.
Mixmaster David is one of the most demanded DJs in the city, around the country. How do you handle being in a relationship and still be
it's
popular
kicking my ass
big
right now.
DJ?
My wife kicking my ass. She needs some time. You know what I mean?
That's the reality, Because when people want to get to this status of where you on demand, how do you handle it?
It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's you have to figure out a balance, though. You know what I mean? I haven't figured it out as yet. I'm not consistent with the balance, So, but I'm gonna try. I'm trying to do better.
Yeah.
I remember 2 weeks ago I called him. He said, "Yo, bro, I gotta do this event.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna call out for the last one." And I'm like, "This sound like a real human being. Like, if you see him and you just like, oh, he a superhero DJ. He's everywhere. Damn, how you was in Jamaica and now you're in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Because even though you see me doing all these things, it's like I'm planting the seeds. You know what I mean? Because again, certain opportunities don't come around that often, and when you get those opportunities, you gotta say, yo, I'm going to have to work with it. You're going to have to bite the bullet. You're going to sacrifice your finances sometime to plant the seed, because it's not every event that looks good you're going to benefit from financially. But I tell you this, like the look of it and where it can take you and the room and the clientele that it open you up to, it will take it to another level. So let's say, for instance, Invest Fest. You might not make a lot of money off Invest Fest, but guess what? You're their go-to guy anytime they need anything like to do with DJ, sound system, and all that stuff. So guess what? The first event might not be profitable for you, but I bet you the second event and the third event is gonna be successful.
The value is
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then people now are gonna take you respectfully. They're gonna look at you in a different light. Say, okay, yeah, we can go to you guys for the consultation of DJs or the consultation of a sound system. Shout out to DJ Tay too as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Productions.
So you got to really like you just said, you got to have that balance, man. And you got to have a really good rider with you, though, too. You got to pick a really good partner.
Yeah. My wife is a rider, though. We've been married for 13 years, so you know what I mean?
Congratulations.
DJs need love, too, man. Because, I mean, look, a lot of DJs I meet, they can't keep a relationship. That's one thing they like to talk about on the show. It's like,
don't be the lonely nigga. Don't be the lonely nigga in the club, bro. Get married. You see, because we're from a culture where they push the narrative of having more than one girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all that stuff. Sometimes that shit ain't healthy.
Yeah. And even though that's the music that you play sometimes, this is you really are. This is why we do the show. This is who you really are.
That shit ain't building nothing. You know what I mean? If you think about most of the successful DJs, they're married.
Yeah.
I think.
Most successful people actually are married. Yeah. A lot of successful
You know what I mean?
people are married. Yeah.
But marry the right person, though. Don't marry a girl that's going to throw drinks at you in the middle of the club.
DJ tip, marry the right person.
Yeah, don't marry. And sometimes don't marry your fan. Yeah. Well, no. Let me not say that. Sometimes work differently.
So do you have any upcoming collaborations with anybody?
I think everything is in the working process now because the year has just started. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to manifest and stuff. Not trying, I'm manifesting and stuff. Okay. Or I'm putting in writing for it to come through. So I'm working now. Currently I have a manager. That's one, and they have been working. You know what I mean? They have been working behind the scenes and stuff. So hopefully after the first quarter and the second quarter hits, like spring going up to summer, you know, we might see some bigger things happening.
So do you recommend when you get to a certain status, you grab a manager?
Get help, bro. Get help. Get a manager, get an assistant, or something of that sort. I don't have an assistant yet, but get a manager and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. And learn the business. Because there's more to it than what we're doing.
Yeah, let's talk business real quick. Yeah. Like, I don't want to say a lot of DJs. We got to stop saying that. But business is important with DJs, right? Yeah. What do you recommend the first two things DJs do as far as business?
Set your LLC up, you know what I mean? Set your company up. Start taking money in your company. Like every time you get paid from a promoter or a club owner, just deposit it to the bank or make them deposit it to the bank.
Yeah.
And so you can show paper trail, so you can show stream of income and all that stuff. And then you pay yourself. You know what I mean? Even if you're gonna pay, I know sometimes we don't make a lot of money. Even if you gotta pay yourself all that amount, just make sure you pay yourself and leave a little something for taxes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And stuff like that.
The paper trail thing you mentioned was very important. You know, a lot of promoters want to pay some time in Cash App. You know, we got to get out of that Cash App thing. Having, like what you said, is having a promoter go to the bank and put it in there.
Or even wire it. Like,
wire
we're in the stage of wiring. Just wire it tell them to wire it from their LLC. Or if they don't have an LLC, advise them to get an LLC. Because at that point, if the promoter can show that he has a paper trail of money coming to his account, right?
Under the table.
This is what, instead of under the table, put it like this. Look at this studio right here. If you've been working so much in the DJ thing, been doing all these weddings, been doing all of that, and you can show paper trail, you're making over 100,000 a year and all that stuff, a bank is gonna be comfortable in lending you money and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? And if the promoter don't have it and been working under the table, say, nigga, come on, bro. If you want to take this promotion thing to the next level, of course you're gonna wanna own your own club. Right. Start doing business that way. So you feel what I'm saying?
That's a trick to make a promoter pay on time. God, that's good, David. That's good.
I don't know if that part is gonna work, but you know what I mean? Cause like, look at it.
It's business. You put it as business.
The next level from a promoter being a promoter is to probably be either or own a club or do concerts or still own a venue for yourself where you can promote for yourself, where you can see what's coming from behind the bar, how much money the bar is making. That's your money. That's your business money. You feel what I'm saying? So every man needs to have an LLC. Every man needs to have their company, and just do things the right way, bro. It doesn't make sense to do things under the table and cheat yourself, because you cheating yourself is like you're cheating yourself out of success. You know what I mean?
That's good stuff right there.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rate this song. If you want to introduce the song back.
All right, hold on. Let me get the headphones. Bring the headphones. Let's do it. Let's do it the real way. We want to hear. We want to hear everything. You know what I mean? Let's do it the real way. That's a job. DJ Monae, what up? Bad man to tip, bad up. DJ Monae with the money.
So this segment right here is sponsored by Love Jones Management. Right now we have a new artist. He goes by the name of Be the Saint. I'm gonna play this song. I have my DJ in the building. I want you to rate this song. I didn't let you hear it in the back. I just want to just play it right up front. You just give me your honest opinion, all right?
Yep, let's go.
What's the name of the song?
The name of the song is called Boujie.
Boujie!
You don't have to play it on that, baby.
K the boss.
Yeah. That sample hardly better go hard.
I'm a new driver, so don't ride with me unless you encourage me to keep my drive shifty. I know they tryna call, but my line busy. It's only real love I keep around with me. They say I'm Boujie cause I'm wild picky. That weed ain't really it, I need Zah sticky. I got my money up, I changed my mind quickly.
Let's go.
Now I got a rich mind, ain't no stop in me. Why you talk to me, you don't fuck with me.
Whoa.
If you mean what you say, where the love for me? I done took so many L's, ain't no fuss in me. They say they looking for the real, I give you company. I'm on my grown man shit, make a grown man flip. Had to switch it up, I done sold mad zips. Always tell myself I am not average,
Come
but
on.
that's the first steps. Words come with actions. We ain't lacking. Don't come around if you ain't got passion.
hard.
I'ma move around you.
This hard.
Hands out, asking, asked
This
out,
hard.
has been. Your thoughts trash can, all y'all rapping. I'ma just pass them. Call me a shooter cause I'm spitting like a Mac 10. Know we talking about tracks, but you would never lap him. Must be thinking about your old times the way you pass tense. I'ma keep it real if you ask. I'm a new driver, so don't ride with me unless you encourage me to keep my drive shifty. I know they tryna call, but my line busy.
We ain't got no
It's
sound
only
effects.
real love I keep around with me. They say I'm Boujie
Let's come
cause
down,
I'm
Mo.
wild.
Those come with the board, but I don't know. You know this new Serato, you can't pull your sound effects up unless you.
I like it.
It's it's
Yo,
tough.
what-
It's tough. The only
what's
thing
your-
I would say, yo, the sample is dope. His bars is dope. His cadence is dope. Change up. I only wish it had a bigger hook.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Because I didn't really get it distinguished from the verse to the hook, right? It sounded like the
Yeah.
same beat. Like
yeah.
it didn't bring no horns and nothing like that.
But it's dope. It's something I would write to. It's something like
Where's
I'll
that
play.
sample from? That sound like one of them old movies that used to come on back in the days.
Turn up. I got it. I'm gonna tell you in a few minutes. But the sample is dope though. It's a 80s. It's like a 80s 70s or 80s joint. I can't remember what sample that song that is.
I felt like Warren G.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Where's he from?
He's from New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
If he had an R&B singer on that shit, like singing the vocal, singing the chorus,
A girl or a guy?
a girl,
guy.
it don't matter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing because the song is already complete. It's done. The sample grabs you. The beat grabs you. His vocals is hard. Like he sound like a mainstream artist.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I got
he sound like a
Kendrick Lamar.
mainstream artist, like which he is.
I got like Kendrick Lamar vibes a little bit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he dope. He dope. You want to run
Not
it
to be
again?
the same.
No, we ain't running it again.
So before we get out of here, because we are pushing time,
Yeah.
David, why do DJs need love?
I mean, you know what I mean? Okay, so I think the reason why we need love or DJs need love is, man, you never know what that person on the dance floor is going through, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's more than just us pulling up to the club, collecting a check to just spinning some records. And, you know, sometimes there's people that will approach you and say, yo, man, you don't even know what you did for me tonight as far as dropping them tunes. And then you're laughing it off like he sound goofy or he sound drunk and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's not really what it is because you really don't know what that person is going through. And music is like a therapeutic
Outlet for people.
there you go. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're like a therapist.
We're like
in
a
sense.
therapist and stuff like that. We're making sure that girl that's celebrating her birthday have the best birthday of her life. You don't know what she's going through. Probably this is the only time her friends dragged her out to the house to make her have a vibe.
Yeah.
And then you don't know what that guy is going through. Probably lost his girl. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. You never know. You know.
So how do you deal with that?
Like-
Just to bounce off, like, say you're going through something and you still have to give that energy for the
I
crowd.
try my best to, like, you know what I mean, put that energy to the side.
Yeah.
You know, put that energy to the side for a second, and then do 3 hours, 2 hours, and then go back to whatever problem I'm handling. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
The party scene in Atlanta, and I just want to say this before we get out of here, because Bluetooth said this on the last interview, and I wanted you to bring your intake on it. It's a lot of money to have fun.
Yeah.
Like a lot of money. Like the person that has the regular job down the street
Yeah.
can't come and really enjoy a Mixmaster David set
Yeah.
on a weekly basis if that's the case. How do you feel like that? How you feel about that, and how can we combat that?
So in terms of so rephrase the question. So they can't come out because they don't have the money.
$40 to park, 20 to get in, 50 for 2 drinks. Like, you can't really enjoy yourself.
So
Definitely
unfortunately,
Emphasis on the 50 for 2 drinks.
yeah,
That's a fact in Atlanta.
yes,
I'm lying, David?
yeah. That can be a stretch. But the cards that we're dealt is, right, most of these club owners don't own the building. They don't own the parking lot. So everything is a lease.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can understand when someone's charging $200 to park and then you're sending the people like down the street to park.
Yeah.
Where they're not guaranteed security, like a cop is not there and all that stuff. I think if you're going to do something like that, make sure, this is going to sound like off topic, but make sure if you're going to charge someone $200 to park at your main parking lot, make sure the other parking lot that you're sending people to is protected by a cop so that people don't break into people's car and all that stuff.
DJs need love too.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just my theory to the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because, again, the cards that they're dealt, these niggas don't own their own spot, bro.
Yeah.
They just don't own their own property. That's not their property. So they have to pay for the parking. They have to pay
For the employees.
for no, just pay for to just lease the property.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Then they hire their valets and the valets will come through and all that stuff, but they need cops in the parking lot. Then the next thing too, I see a lot of people talking about sections in club. I'm totally against a lot of sections in the club.
Let's
right?
do it. Yep.
But I think there's something in the clause of them getting a liquor license that in order for them to operate as a anything like nightclub or lounge and all that stuff, they don't want no nightclubs in the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that seemed like is like a mandate across the country and all that stuff, right?
I think we need to find that out. I think you're getting into something.
Yeah, because this is what they're trying to do. They're telling us in order for you to operate as a club or anything like that or a lounge, it has to be, notice, a restaurant and lounge.
Yeah.
And then you have to have the seating. The seating have to dictate like
The capacity you can hold.
the capacity you can hold, and it can dictate. It has to dictate the identity of the building on paper. Like, so you have to be a nightclub and lounge, and stuff like that. So you see, some of these lounges, they have so much sections in them, or so much tables and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Even if they're doing tapas or something like that, it's a restaurant and lounge.
So we challenge these club owners. When y'all buy these clubs and y'all say y'all bought a new club, buy the parking lot too.
Sometimes
I'm just being real, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Because you can't say you own it if you still got a boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? DJs need love too.
I think they be rushing. I think in order, if you're gonna open a club or a lounge, try to see if you can own the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Try to see if you can own the building. Try to see if you can buy the property. But what I think is gonna have to happen is like there has to be an entertainment district, like where like one of those industrial areas where there's no apartments going up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're not united as a group of people. So that's one of the main problems I see with this entertainment industry.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if you had like Alex Gidwan combining with Abe Wanson, combining with Josephine's, combining with Sweet Lounge and all that stuff, and they say, yo, we're going to put our money together and we're going to buy that industrial area. And we're going to buy, I know it sounds like a lot of buying, but we're going to buy everything around it.
Everything around it. The parking lot
You
is
feel what I'm
ours,
saying?
yeah.
The parking lot, that
gas
next
station.
building. You know what I mean? And the goal is to buy that other building. And the goal is to buy that other building. So we're gonna create this nightlife industry, like this nightlife along mixed with a mixed use development, or even not even a mixed use development, even some restaurants and like an entertainment district.
Dropping gems right now, y'all.
It's super
Yeah.
gems right now. It's
Because
like-
in Bucket, they don't want any clubs in Bucket.
Yeah.
So just imagine all these developers coming in and redeveloping Bucket and all that stuff, right? Brady Avenue, they really don't want any nightlife out there. You know what I mean? They're toning down on nightclubs, all that stuff. But again, it has to be like unity where we're going to combine together, pull our money together. Even if we have differences, find a way to work as a business. You have lawyers.
That's what I feel. Especially if y'all want nightlife to start working again. We got to work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, man, this is powerful right here, man. Mixmaster David, we got to bring you back again,
I'm
man.
ready,
Like,
man.
yes.
Like, I'm ready.
as we continue these series,
Yeah.
he will be on every season, like every single season,
I'm
because
ready.
the value you bring to the show and to the business and to the new DJs and even to the existing DJs, man, it's amazing, man. And this is why we do this show, because you see him talk, now you get to see him explain what he does. You know what I'm saying?
And this is actually our first episode of season 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That's
I
how you
love
break
that.
it in.
First
I love
episode,
that. I love that. I'm ready anytime you're ready. You know what I mean?
All right, so that's another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ Battio.
And I'm DJ Monae, and that is
Mixmaster David.